Hello everyone. This audiobook contains master words with meaning, examples, synonym and antonym. Mellifluous. Meaning, mellifluous is used to describe a sound that is smooth, sweet, and pleasant to the ear, often characterized by a flowing and musical quality. Examples. 1. The singer's mellifluous voice captivated the audience, leaving them entranced by the beauty of her singing. 2. The poet's recitation of his verses was accompanied by the mellifluous sound of a gently flowing stream in the background. Synonyms. 1. Melodious. 2. Harmonious. 3. Musical. 4. Soothing. 5. Euphonic. Antonyms. 1. Harsh. 2. Grating. 3. Dissonant. 4. Unpleasant. 5. Jarring. Membrane. Meaning, a membrane is a thin, flexible layer or sheet of tissue that covers or lines various structures in living organisms or separates different substances or compartments. Examples. 1. The cell membrane, also known as the plasma membrane, is a selectively permeable barrier that surrounds and protects the cell. 2. The respiratory system includes thin membranes within the lungs that facilitate the exchange of gases between the blood and the air. Synonyms. 1. Film. 2. Layer. 3. Covering. 4. Tissue. 5. Lining. Antonyms. 1. Solid. 2. Thick. 3. Bulk. 4. Mass. 5. Whole. Memento. Meaning, a memento is an object or keepsake that serves as a reminder of a person, event, or experience, often holding sentimental or nostalgic value. Examples. 1. She kept a small seashell as a memento of her beach vacation, a tangible reminder of the peaceful days she spent there. 2. The old pocket watch was a cherished memento passed down through generations, carrying the memories of those who had owned it. Synonyms. 1. Souvenir. 2. Keepsake. 3. Remembrance. 4. Token. 5. Relic. Antonyms. 1. Forgetfulness. 2. Oblivion. 3. Neglect. 4. Disregard. 5. Disposal. Menagerie. Meaning, a menagerie refers to a collection or assortment of animals, often kept for exhibition, entertainment, or study, typically in a controlled environment like a zoo. Examples. 1. The circus featured a diverse menagerie of exotic animals, including lions, elephants, and even a rare white tiger. 2. The eccentric collector's private menagerie contained an array of creatures, from tropical birds to reptiles and small mammals. Synonyms. 1. Zoo. 2. Animal collection. 3. Wildlife exhibit. 4. Menagerie park. 5. Animal sanctuary. Antonyms. 1. Empty space. 2. Vacancy. 3. Barrenness. 4. Uninhabited. 5. Emptiness. Mendacious. Meaning, mendacious refers to something that is characterized by dishonesty or untruthfulness, often involving intentional deception. Examples. 1. The politician's mendacious statements during the campaign eroded public trust and led to widespread skepticism about their intentions. 2. His mendacious excuses for missing work were becoming increasingly transparent to his colleagues, who could see through his lies. Synonyms. 1. Deceptive. 2. False. 3. Untruthful. 4. Dishonest. 5. Lying. Antonyms: 1. Honest. 2. Truthful. 3. Veracious. 4. Sincere. 5. Trustworthy. Mendicant. Meaning: mendicant refers to a person who lives by begging, often due to poverty or religious vows of simplicity. It can also describe a member of certain religious orders that rely on charity and alms for sustenance. Examples: 1. The city streets were often populated by mendicants asking for alms from passers-by to support their basic needs. 2. The monastery was home to a group of mendicant friars who dedicated themselves to a life of poverty and service to the community. Synonyms: 1. Beggar. 2. Panhandler. 3. Pauper. 4. Bum. 5. Vagrant. Antonyms: 1. Wealthy. 2. Affluent. 3. Prosperous. 4. Opulent. 5. Self-sufficient. Menial. Meaning: menial refers to a task or job that is considered lowly, unskilled, and often requiring minimal training. It can also describe a person who performs such tasks. Examples: 1. She started her career with menial tasks like filing paperwork and making photocopies before gradually moving up the corporate ladder. 2. The restaurant hired several menial workers to clean tables, wash dishes, and perform other basic chores in the kitchen. Synonyms: 1. Unskilled. 2. Lowly. 3. Routine. 4. Basic. 5. Simple. Antonyms: 1. Skilled. 2. Professional. 3. Specialized. 4. Advanced. 5. Complex. Mentor. Meaning: a mentor is a person who provides guidance, advice, and support to someone less experienced, often in a professional or personal context. A mentor helps facilitate learning and growth in the mentee. Examples: 1. As a successful entrepreneur, Lisa took on the role of a mentor for young aspiring business owners, offering them insights and advice to navigate challenges. 2. John's academic mentor played a crucial role in guiding him through his research project, providing valuable feedback and suggestions. Synonyms: 1. Guide. 2. Advisor. 3. Coach. 4. Counselor. 5. Tutor. Antonyms: 1. Novice. 2. Inexperienced. 3. Apprentice. 4. Learner. 5. Follower. Mercenary. Meaning: mercenary has a few related meanings. It can refer to a person who is primarily motivated by money and is willing to perform tasks or services for financial gain. It can also describe a soldier who fights for a foreign country or entity in exchange for payment. Examples: 1. The politician's decision to support a controversial policy seemed motivated by mercenary interests rather than genuine concern for the public. 2. During the war, mercenaries from various countries were hired to join the conflict, fighting on behalf of the highest bidder. Synonyms: 1. Hired gun. 2. Hired hand. 3. Hired worker. 4. Contractor. 5. Profiteer. Antonyms: 1. Altruistic. 2. Idealistic. 3. Dedicated. 4. Principled. 5. Selfless. Mercurial. Meaning: mercurial refers to someone or something that is characterized by rapid and unpredictable changes in mood, behavior, or temperament. It can also describe something that is lively, quick-witted, or changeable. Examples: 1. His mercurial personality made it challenging for his colleagues to anticipate his reactions to different situations. 2. The weather in the spring can be quite mercurial, with sudden shifts from sunny to rainy within a matter of hours. Synonyms: 1. Changeable. 2. Unpredictable. 3. Capricious. 4. Fickle. 5. Erratic. Antonyms: 1. Steady. 2. Constant. 3. Consistent. 4. Predictable. 5. Stable. Merger. Meaning: a merger is a business arrangement in which two or more companies combine to form a single company, typically with the goal of achieving greater efficiency, synergy, and market presence. Examples: 1. The merger between Company A and Company B resulted in the creation of a larger and more competitive entity in the industry. 2. The pharmaceutical industry saw several major mergers as companies sought to consolidate resources and expand their product portfolios. Synonyms: 1. Amalgamation. 2. Consolidation. 3. Union. 4. Integration. 5. Combination. Antonyms: 1. Separation. 2. Division. 3. Disintegration. 4. Dissolution. 5. Fragmentation. Mesmerize. Meaning: mesmerize means to capture someone's complete attention or fascination, often as if under a spell. It describes the state of being so absorbed or entranced by something that one loses awareness of their surroundings. Examples: 1. The magician's performance was so captivating that it seemed to mesmerize the entire audience, holding them in rapt attention. 2. The mesmerizing beauty of the starlit sky on a clear night had a calming effect, making everyone gaze upward in wonder. Synonyms: 1. Enthrall. 2. Enchant. 3. Entrance. 4. Hypnotize. 5. Spellbind. Antonyms: 1. Bore. 2. Repel. 3. Distract. 4. Uninterest. 5. Release. Metallurgical. Meaning: metallurgical refers to anything related to the study, science, and technology of metals, their properties, and their processing. Examples: 1. The company hired a team of metallurgical experts to analyze the composition and quality of the steel used in their manufacturing processes. 2. The metallurgical laboratory conducted tests to determine the optimal heat treatment for improving the durability of the metal alloy. Synonyms: 1. Metallic. 2. Metalworking. 3. Metals related. 4. Metallurgy focused. 5. Metal based. Antonyms: 1. Non-metallic. 2. Organic. 3. Natural. 4. Non-metal. 5. Non-metalworking. Metamorphosis. Meaning: metamorphosis refers to a significant and often dramatic transformation or change in form or nature, particularly in biology, where it describes the process of development from one life stage to another. Examples: 1. The metamorphosis of a caterpillar into a butterfly is one of the most famous examples of this natural transformation. 2. In literature, the character's metamorphosis from a shy introvert to a confident leader is a central theme of the story. Synonyms: 1. Transformation. 2. Change. 3. Evolution. 4. Development. 5. Conversion. Antonyms: 1. Stagnation. 2. Regression. 3. Unchanging. 4. Stasis. 5. Static. Metaphor. A metaphor is a figure of speech that involves comparing two unlike things by suggesting that one thing is another, often using the words is or are. It is used to create a vivid image or convey a deeper meaning by drawing a parallel between the familiar and the unfamiliar. Examples. 1. Time is a thief in the night. In this metaphor, time is compared to a thief to convey the idea that time can steal moments from our lives unexpectedly and unnoticed. 2. Her smile was a ray of sunshine. Here, the smile is likened to a ray of sunshine, suggesting that her smile had a bright and uplifting effect. Synonyms for metaphor. 1. Symbolism. 2. Allegory. 3. Analogy. 4. Comparison. 5. Figure of speech. Antonyms for metaphor. 1. Literal. 2. Explicit. 3. Plain. 4. Factual. 5. Direct. Metaphysical. The term metaphysical refers to ideas, concepts, or aspects that go beyond the physical world and involve abstract, philosophical, or spiritual considerations. It deals with questions about the nature of reality, existence, and the relationship between the mind and the universe. Examples. 1. Example 1. In his poem, the poet delves into the metaphysical realm, exploring the concept of the soul's journey after death. 2. Example 2. The philosopher's theories about the interconnectedness of all living beings and the universe are deeply metaphysical in nature. Synonyms for metaphysical. 1. Philosophical. 2. Abstract. 3. Transcendent. 4. Esoteric. 5. Mystical. Antonyms for metaphysical. 1. Physical. 2. Concrete. 3. Material. 4. Practical. 5. Empirical. Methodical. Methodical refers to a systematic and orderly approach to tasks, processes, or actions. It involves careful planning, organization, and step-by-step execution. Examples. 1. Example 1. The scientist conducted a methodical experiment, carefully controlling variables and recording data at every stage. 2. Example 2. Her methodical approach to problem-solving ensured that she addressed each aspect of the issue thoroughly before reaching a conclusion. Synonyms for methodical. 1. Systematic. 2. Organized. 3. Structured. 4. Precise. 5. Orderly. Antonyms for methodical. 1. Haphazard. 2. Disorderly. 3. Chaotic. 4. Random. 5. Unsystematic. Meticulous. Meticulous describes a careful, thorough, and detail-oriented approach to tasks or activities. Someone who is meticulous pays close attention to every small detail and ensures accuracy. Examples. 1. Example 1. The artist was meticulous in recreating the historical scene, taking care to replicate even the tiniest aspects of the architecture and clothing. 2. Example 2. The accountant's meticulous auditing process uncovered several discrepancies that had previously gone unnoticed. Synonyms for meticulous. 1. Precise. 2. Diligent. 3. Thorough. 4. Fastidious. 5. Scrupulous. Antonyms for meticulous. 1. Careless. 2. Negligent. 3. Sloppy. 4. Haphazard. 5. Inattentive. Metropolis. A metropolis refers to a large, busy, an important city that serves as a center of commerce, culture, and various activities. It is often the capital city of a region or a significant urban area. Examples 1. Example 1. New York City is a renowned metropolis known for its iconic skyline, diverse population, and global financial influence. 2. Example 2. Tokyo is a bustling metropolis that combines modern technology with rich cultural heritage, attracting millions of visitors each year. Synonyms for metropolis. 1. City 2. Urban center 3. Capital 4. Megalopolis 5. Municipality. Antonyms for metropolis. 1. Village 2. Town 3. Hamlet 4. Countryside 5. Rural area. Mettle. Mettle refers to a person's inherent quality of courage, determination, and resilience in the face of challenges or difficulties. It is often used to describe someone's character and their ability to endure and persevere. Examples 1. Example 1. Despite facing numerous setbacks, her mettle shone through as she continued to pursue her dream of becoming a professional athlete. 2. Example 2. The team's true mettle was tested during the intense competition, and they proved their strength by never giving up. Synonyms for mettle. 1. Grit 2. Fortitude 3. Courage 4. Resilience 5. Tenacity. Antonyms for mettle. 1. Timidity 2. Cowardice 3. Weakness 4. Fragility 5. Hesitation. Miasma. Miasma refers to a noxious or unhealthy atmosphere, often characterized by a foul smell, a sense of contamination, or a general feeling of unpleasantness. It can also metaphorically refer to a pervasive influence or atmosphere that is considered harmful or negative. Examples 1. Example 1. The decaying vegetation and stagnant water created a miasma in the swamp, making it an inhospitable environment. 2. Example 2. The political corruption in the city had created a miasma of distrust among the citizens. Synonyms for miasma. 1. Stench 2. Pollution 3. Fumes 4. Contamination 5. Malaise. Antonyms for miasma. 1. Freshness 2. Purity 3. Clarity 4. Fragrance 5. Healthiness. Microcosm. A microcosm is a small-scale representation or model of a larger system or universe. It's often used to describe a miniature version that encapsulates the characteristics, patterns, or dynamics of a broader entity. Examples 1. Example 1. The bustling neighborhood was a microcosm of the city itself, showcasing the diversity and energy that characterized the entire urban area. 2. Example 2. The ecosystem within a pond can be seen as a microcosm of larger natural systems, with various species interacting and depending on each other. Synonyms for microcosm. 1. Miniature 2. Model 3. Representation 4. Exemplar. 5. Sample. Antonyms for microcosm. 1. Macrocosm 2. Whole 3. Entirety 4. Totality 5. Universe. Migrant. A migrant is an individual or animal that moves from one place to another, typically in search of better living conditions, work opportunities, or seasonal changes. It often refers to people who leave their home country to settle in another. Examples. 1. Example 1. The agricultural workers were migrants who traveled to different regions each season to find employment in various farms. 2. Example 2. The bird species were known as migrants because they traveled thousands of miles every year to find suitable breeding and feeding grounds. Synonyms for migrant. 1. Immigrant. 2. Nomad. 3. Traveler. 4. Drifter. 5. Roamer. Antonyms for migrant. 1. Resident. 2. Native. 3. Inhabitant. 4. Settler. 5. Local. Migratory. Migratory describes something that relates to or involves the act of migration, which is a movement of individuals or animals from one place to another, often in search of better conditions, resources, or seasonal changes. Examples. 1. Example 1. The region witnessed an influx of migratory birds during the spring, as they traveled north to breed in the more favorable climate. 2. Example 2. The company's migratory workforce moved from city to city, following construction projects across the country. Synonyms for migratory. 1. Nomadic. 2. Roaming. 3. Traveling. 4. Wandering. 5. Itinerant. Antonyms for migratory. 1. Sedentary. 2. Stationary. 3. Fixed. 4. Resident. 5. Non-migratory. Milieu. Milieu refers to the environment, surroundings, or social context in which a person, group, or thing exists or operates. It encompasses the various factors that influence and shape a particular situation or individual. Examples. 1. Example 1. The artist drew inspiration from the bustling urban milieu, capturing the energy and diversity of the city in their paintings. 2. Example 2. Growing up in a literary milieu, she developed a deep love for books and storytelling from an early age. Synonyms for milieu. 1. Environment. 2. Setting. 3. Atmosphere. 4. Context. 5. Surroundings. Antonyms for milieu. 1. Isolation. 2. Seclusion. 3. Solitude. 4. Detachment. 5. Unconnected. Militant. Militant refers to a person who is actively engaged in advocating for a cause, often using aggressive or confrontational methods. It can also describe someone who is fiercely dedicated and committed to a particular belief or ideology. Examples. 1. Example 1. The group of activists organized a militant protest to raise awareness about environmental degradation and demand immediate action. 2. Example 2. The artist was a militant supporter of freedom of expression, using their work to challenge societal norms and injustices. Synonyms for militant. 1. Aggressive. 2. Radical. 3. Activist. 4. Zealous. 5. Combative. Antonyms for militant. 1. Peaceful. 2. Passive. 3. Moderate. 4. Non-aggressive. 5. Conciliatory. Mimicry. Mimicry refers to the act of imitating or copying the behavior, appearance, or sound of someone or something else. It is often used as a survival strategy in nature or as a form of entertainment in human behavior. Examples. 1. Example 1. The chameleon's remarkable ability for mimicry allowed it to blend seamlessly into its environment, making it nearly invisible to predators. 2. Example 2. The comedian's skillful mimicry of famous politicians had the audience roaring with laughter. Synonyms for mimicry. 1. Imitation. 2. Copying. 3. Replication. 4. Emulation. 5. Impersonation. Antonyms for mimicry. 1. Originality. 2. Authenticity. 3. Individuality. 4. Uniqueness. 5. Innovation. Mincing. Mincing refers to a delicate or affected manner of speaking or moving, often characterized by small, dainty steps or careful choice of words. It can sometimes imply a sense of pretentiousness or excessive politeness. Examples. 1. Example 1. She walked with a mincing gait, taking small, dainty steps as if she were afraid to disturb anything around her. 2. Example 2. His mincing tone during the debate made it clear that he was trying to avoid direct confrontation. Synonyms for mincing. 1. Precise. 2. Effective. 3. Delicate. 4. Fussy. 5. Prissy. Antonyms for mincing. 1. Bold. 2. Straightforward. 3. Brisk. 4. Direct. 5. Unaffected. Minuscule. Minuscule refers to something that is extremely small or tiny in size. It can also refer to lowercase letters in typography. Examples. 1. Example 1. The ants were carrying minuscule crumbs of food back to their nest. 2. Example 2. The jewelry designer created intricate earrings with minuscule gemstones. Synonyms for minuscule. 1. Tiny. 2. Microscopic. 3. Petite. 4. Diminutive. 5. Lilliputian. Antonyms for minuscule. 1. Large. 2. Substantial. 3. Significant. 4. Considerable. 5. Ample. Minute. Minute has several meanings, but in the context of size, it refers to something that is very small or tiny. Examples. 1. Example 1. The artist's attention to detail was incredible. She painted every minute feature of the landscape with precision. 2. Example 2. The insect's minute size made it difficult to spot amidst the foliage. Synonyms for minute, meaning small, tiny. 1. Tiny. 2. Minuscule. 3. Microscopic. 4. Petite. 5. Lilliputian. Antonyms for minute, meaning small, tiny. 1. Large. 2. Substantial. 3. Significant. 4. Considerable. 5. Ample. Minutiae. Minutiae refers to the small, precise, or minor details or elements that are often overlooked but can be significant in a larger context. It generally refers to small and often intricate aspects of something. Examples. 1. Example 1. The detective's keen observation skills allowed him to notice the minutiae in the crime scene, which eventually led to solving the case. 2. Example 2. The artist's attention to the minutiae of the subject's expression gave the portrait a lifelike quality. Synonyms for minutiae. 1. Details. 2. Trifles. 3. Nitty-gritty. 4. Particulars. 5. Specifics. Antonyms for minutiae. 1. Generalities. 2. Essentials. 3. Main points. 4. Basics. 5. Major aspects. Mirage. Mirage is an optical illusion caused by the bending of light rays, often creating the appearance of water, objects, or landscapes that are not actually present. It occurs due to variations in temperature and density in the air. Examples 1. Example 1. In the desert, the heat waves often create mirages, making distant oases appear as if they are shimmering on the horizon. 2. Example 2. The mirage of a lake in the distance fooled the travelers into believing they had finally reached a water source. Synonyms for mirage. 1. Illusion. 2. Phantasm. 3. Delusion. 4. Hallucination. 5. Fantasy. Antonyms for mirage. 1. Reality. 2. Truth. 3. Actual. 4. Authenticity. 5. Fact.